You know what's better than buying a new SUV? Never having to buy another one again. While most vehicles start showing their age after 100,000 miles, there's a select group of SUVs that seem almost indestructible. We're talking about vehicles that routinely hit 250,000, 300,000, even 400,000 miles without major mechanical failures. Today, we're counting down 9 SUVs with proven track records for longevity. The ones that mechanics actually drive. The ones that still command premium prices with 200,000 miles on the odometer. And the ones that'll save you thousands in the long run. Let's get into it.
Starting at number 9, we have the Honda Pilot. This 3-row family hauler proves that SUVs built for soccer practice and road trips don't have to be maintenance nightmares. While competitors like the Ford Explorer have earned questionable reputations for transmission problems, the Pilot just quietly does its job year after year. Under the hood sits Honda's J-Series V6 engine, which has been powering Honda and Acura vehicles since 1996. By now, Honda has worked out every possible issue with this proven design. It's not the most powerful or fuel-efficient engine by modern standards, but it's reliable as sunrise. The 6-speed automatic transmission is equally dependable, and Honda's all-wheel drive system uses a simple, effective design that doesn't suffer the complexity issues that plague other manufacturers. The second and third generation Pilots from 2009 through 2022 are particularly solid choices. They fix transmission issues that occasionally affected first-generation models while maintaining Honda's straightforward engineering approach. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the Pilot among the most reliable 3-row SUVs, with owners regularly reporting 250,000 miles with nothing more than routine maintenance. For families who need space and reliability without luxury car prices, the Pilot delivers. At number 8, the Lexus RX proves that luxury and reliability aren't mutually exclusive. This is the SUV that started the luxury crossover segment back in 1998, and Lexus has spent the last 26 years refining it into one of the most dependable premium vehicles you can buy. The RX shares its DNA with the Toyota Highlander, but Lexus adds better sound insulation, higher quality materials, and more refined powertrains. For most of its life, the RX used naturally aspirated V6 engines that are so overbuilt they seem almost bulletproof. The hybrid RX models add even more reliability, since the electric motors reduce stress on the gas engine and brake components. Consumer Reports has consistently rated the RX as one of the most reliable luxury SUVs on the market, with some model years earning perfect or near-perfect reliability scores. Walk into any independent mechanic shop and ask what luxury SUV they'd buy with their own money, chances are they'll mention the RX. The interior materials don't crack or fade like German luxury SUVs. The electronics keep working instead of throwing phantom error codes, and even high-mileage examples maintain that smooth, quiet ride. Owners regularly report 250,000 to 300,000 miles with nothing beyond scheduled maintenance. Number 7 is the Honda CR-V, which continues Honda's legendary reliability track record. This compact crossover made SUVs mainstream, and there's a good reason you see so many older CR-Vs still on the road. Honda's engineering philosophy is straightforward. Build it right the first time, use proven technology, and don't chase trends. The CR-V's naturally aspirated engines are among Honda's most bulletproof designs. No turbochargers to fail, no complex direct injection systems to carbon up, just well-engineered motors that sip gas and refuse to die. According to iSeeCars data, the Honda CR-V has a 30% chance of reaching at least 200,000 miles, which is significantly higher than the average SUV. Consumer Reports consistently ranks the CR-V among the most reliable vehicles in its class. One of the CR-V's secret weapons is its transmission strategy. While other manufacturers experimented with problematic CVTs and dual-clutch setups, Honda stuck with traditional automatics for most CR-V models. Even when Honda did switch to a CVT in later models, they'd already perfected the design. Rust resistance is another CR-V strong suit. Honda's paint and undercoating processes mean even CR-Vs from snowy climates hold up better than competitors. Find a CR-V with service records showing regular oil changes, and you're looking at a vehicle that can easily hit 250,000 miles or more. At number 6, we have the Toyota 4Runner, and if you've been watching the used truck market lately, you know these things hold their value unlike anything else. A 2015 4Runner with 100,000 miles will still cost you $30,000 or more. That's roughly 60% of its original price. Most vehicles lose that much value in the first 3 years alone. But 4Runner owners know something the market has figured out. These SUVs will run for another 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat. The 4Runner has been using variations of the same basic platform since 2003, which means Toyota has had over 2 decades to perfect every component. The current generation uses a 4.0-liter V6 and 5-speed automatic transmission, old-school technology that's been refined to the point of near perfection. While other manufacturers chase 8-speed autos and turbocharged engines, Toyota sticks with what works. Body-on-frame construction means the 4Runner is built on a truck chassis, not a car platform. This makes it heavier and less fuel-efficient than competitors, but it translates directly into superior durability. When you hit a pothole in a unibody crossover, the entire structure flexes. In a 4Runner, that impact gets absorbed by the frame rails, leaving the body intact. This is why you see 15-year-old 4Runners that still have tight door gaps and don't rattle. The resale value situation is borderline ridiculous because buyers recognize these SUVs barely break in by 100,000 miles. Coming in at number 5 is the Toyota Highlander, which takes the reliability DNA from the 4Runner and packages it in a more refined, family-friendly wrapper. This 3-row SUV is perfect for people who need space but don't want to deal with body-on-frame truck characteristics. The Highlander shares its platform with the Lexus RX, which means it benefits from luxury-level engineering at a lower price point. The V6 engines used in various Highlander models are among the most reliable powertrains Toyota has ever built. The hybrid versions add another layer of dependability since Toyota pioneered hybrid technology decades ago and has perfected it. What makes the Highlander special is how it balances capability with longevity. It's comfortable for daily driving, spacious enough for 3 rows of passengers, and capable of towing and handling rough roads. Consumer Reports data shows Highlanders have much lower than average repair costs even as they age, with the 2014 and newer models scoring particularly high marks. The used market reflects this reliability. A 2015 Highlander with 80,000 miles still commands $25,000 or more. That price makes sense when you consider the vehicle likely has another 200,000 miles left in it. At number 4, the Subaru Forester demonstrates that compact SUVs can offer serious longevity. While Subaru doesn't always top the longest-lasting vehicle lists dominated by Toyota and Honda, the Forester has built a solid reputation for reliability among its loyal owners. What makes the Forester dependable? It's that famous Subaru Boxer engine, a horizontally opposed design that sits lower in the chassis for better balance. Less vibration means less wear on engine mounts, suspension components, and everything else. The symmetrical all-wheel drive system is another major factor. Unlike cheaper part-time AWD systems, Subaru's setup is constantly engaged and distributes power smoothly, which reduces stress on the drivetrain. With proper maintenance, Foresters routinely reach 200,000 to 250,000 miles, with some well-maintained examples even exceeding 300,000 miles. The key is addressing Subaru's known issues, particularly head gasket problems on older models. If you're shopping for a used Forester, focus on 2014 and newer models, which fixed most of the head gasket issues and feature more reliable CVT transmissions. The Forester offers a unique combination of all-weather capability, practicality, and proven longevity at a reasonable price point. The top 3 starts with the Lexus GX, which is essentially a luxury-wrapped Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. If you want an SUV that combines genuine off-road capability with almost absurd reliability, the GX is your answer. This is the SUV that wealthy people drive for 15 years because it literally never needs anything beyond oil changes. Under that aggressive Lexus grille sits either a 4.7-liter V8 in older models or a 4.6-liter V8 in the GX 460, engines that Toyota has been refining for decades. They're not the most fuel-efficient power plants, but they're essentially indestructible. The GX uses traditional body-on-frame construction with a solid rear axle, which means it's built like trucks used to be built, over-engineered and ready for anything. The GX has been around since 2003, and early models still command impressive resale prices. You'll regularly see 2010 GX 460s with 200,000 miles selling for $25,000 or more. Consumer Reports gave the 2021 and 2022 GX models perfect 5 out of 5 reliability scores. According to various sources, a well-maintained GX can typically survive 250,000 to 300,000 miles. Inside, the leather wears like iron. Switches maintain their tactile feel for hundreds of thousands of miles, and the infotainment system, while dated, just keeps working. These SUVs depreciate slowly and cost surprisingly little to maintain for a luxury vehicle. At number 2, we have the Lexus LX, the luxury version of the legendary Toyota Land Cruiser. If you want the absolute pinnacle of SUV reliability wrapped in premium leather and loaded with features, this is it. The LX is what you buy when you need a vehicle that will start every single time, even after months in extreme conditions. The LX uses a 5.7-liter V8 that's so overbuilt it could probably run on kerosene if necessary. This isn't an engine pushed to its limits for maximum power. It's a conservative design that prioritizes longevity above all else. The full-time four-wheel drive system is equally robust, designed for serious off-road use, but engineered to last hundreds of thousands of miles. Lexus takes the already bulletproof Land Cruiser platform and adds even better sound insulation, more refined suspension tuning, and luxury features that somehow don't compromise reliability. The electronics are designed to work in extreme temperatures, which is why you see these SUVs operating in the harshest climates on Earth. The Middle East, where ambient temperatures regularly exceed 120 degrees, is full of high-mileage LX SUVs still running strong. The depreciation curve is gentle compared to other luxury SUVs. A 5-year-old LX 570 will still cost $60,000 or more, but buyers know what they're getting, an SUV that will likely outlast their mortgage. And at number 1, the undisputed champion of SUV reliability, the Toyota Land Cruiser. This is the vehicle that defines indestructibility. While other manufacturers talk about durability, Toyota proved it with the Land Cruiser by designing an SUV that's been the go-to vehicle for aid workers, mining companies, militaries, and anyone else who needs absolute reliability in places where breaking down could be fatal. The Land Cruiser has been in continuous production since 1951, which means Toyota has had over 70 years to perfect it. According to iSeeCars research, the Land Cruiser has a potential lifespan of approximately 280,000 miles, with nearly a 48% chance of lasting 250,000 miles or more. The full-time four-wheel drive system is so robust that Land Cruisers are still operating in conflict zones decades after they were built. What really sets the Land Cruiser apart is its design philosophy. While other manufacturers chase trends and maximize profits with cheaper components, Toyota builds the Land Cruiser as if human lives depend on it, because in many parts of the world, they do. Every bolt, every seal, every component is over-engineered to a degree that seems excessive until you realize these vehicles routinely operate in conditions that would destroy anything else. The resale value is legendary. A 10-year-old Land Cruiser with 150,000 miles will still command $50,000 or more. In some international markets, used Land Cruisers sell for more than their original purchase price because they're viewed as investments rather than depreciating assets. There are documented examples of Land Cruisers exceeding 500,000 miles, still running on original engines. This isn't just an SUV. It's a generational investment that you can pass down to your kids. So there you have it. 9 SUVs that prove buying quality up front saves you money in the long run. These vehicles share a common philosophy: proven engineering, conservative designs, and build quality that doesn't cut corners. Which of these SUVs would you choose if you could only buy one vehicle for the next 20 years? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button. We're covering more reliable vehicles, money-saving tips, and automotive deep dives every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.